Okay, it's been a little bit since I last made a video. I'll get into that later in the video, but for now I figured I could show off some punch needle, I think. Is it punch needle? Yeah, punch needle coasters I made. They're not perfect, but I like them. So I'll show the time-lapse footage of that before I really get into why I was gone for a little while, and I also want to show off some of the stuff I had made while I wasn't making videos. So yeah, the first coaster that I made is this pink and red heart one. The hearts did not come out as nowhere near as defined as I had really wanted them to. My friend even said that if he didn't know they were hearts, he would have thought they were blood clots. It's really funny to me because they don't look like hearts, to be honest, for the most part, but it's okay because I still like it. I still think it's cute, even though it's kind of messed up. I think the problem, like what went wrong, was that in some of the hearts I put way too many like punches in, so there was like a lot of yarn and it was like pushing it into a weird shape. I wasn't as careful as maybe I could have been with where I was putting the yarn, so when I put the pink in, some of the red was misplaced, but I don't know exactly how to fix that, to be honest. And then the other coaster that I made is this blue star coaster. I think it came out pretty cute. I probably could have gotten the star more like symmetrical. I made it kind of like short and wide. I thought it was cute, but when I like was thinking about it, I was like, oh, if I made it symmetrical, I could lay whatever direction and look exactly like how it should, but whatever, it's fine. So with this, after I had noticed that the hearts went a little weird, I had decided that I was going to try to use a little less yarn so that maybe it wouldn't get all weird, which honestly I shouldn't have even done that because there was no pattern. Like the heart one had a pattern. So I ended up with one of the tips of the star having like a little bit of a bald spot because of it. So that was an oopsies, but I still think it's really cute. I like both of them. But I had like tried to overcorrect, I think, after the heart one. I don't think I'm very good at punch needle art, but it's okay because I'm still gonna make it and I'll still like what I made, even though it didn't like come out perfectly as I had envisioned. You know, it's still mine, and as long as I enjoy the process, you know, I'm gonna make it. So yeah, I think they're cute. I'll definitely make more in the future. We need coasters around the house. We don't have a lot, so, and these ones are nice and they're fun to make. So yeah, those are my coasters. The reason why I was gone for so long is because my boyfriend and I bought a house and moved out of state. We moved to a different state. So it's been a while because of that, trying to set up the house, and I switched my job. And just generally, I wasn't like really focused on crocheting or knitting or anything like that. I got kind of like sucked into playing Overwatch mostly. I got that brain rot going on. So I don't know, if you're someone who is also interested in video game content, I am probably going to start streaming soon, and I'll put my Twitch in the description below if you're interested in that. I don't think I'm going to ever post gaming stuff on my main channel. I might make a side channel for that, but yeah, so that was definitely not helping me make any crocheted stuff, being so focused on playing video games. But yeah, my best friend's going to help me set up my Twitch soon, and I stream with them on their Twitch, so their link's going to be down in the description below. They're cool kids stuff, so shout out to them. But yeah, I guess I'll just get into the stuff that I made. So if you are not new to my channel, you've probably seen this halter top before. I've made it before, but the first time I made it, I used scratch gear yarn. It was like one of the first things I made, actually. I think it was the first like top I made, and I made it in the size medium, and I needed a small, so it was too big for me, so I decided to remake it, and I did it just in this like 2 purple colors, and I really like it, and it came out nice, and the yarn feels good. There's actually space in the back. Last time the crocheted part like actually wrapped around and like almost touched, and it's not supposed to do that, so yeah, it came out very cute and I like it a lot, and I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, so this is technically another, I think actually everything's remakes. Yeah, everything I made is not something that's new to me for this video for some reason, but this is the same dimensions as another sweater I had made. I showed it off in the rating my projects video along with that halter top that I was talking about that I made before. I just wanted to see if I could remake it in the correct dimensions with what I had written down, because I have a really bad habit. I like preach writing down like everything think you do when it comes to like making your own sweaters and stuff if you're not following a pattern like what I don't tend to do. I like to measure things and write it down instead of going by stitch count so that I can use whatever yarn and know that it's going to be like the right size, I guess. Just skipping the step of making a swatch. So I wanted to try and like remake that sized sweater, that styled sweater, and try and fill in the gaps with this project of things that I had forgotten to written down the first time. So yeah, that's how this got made. It is definitely one of my favorites. The yarn is cotton this time instead of acrylic like last time. It's more comfortable. I went and visited my best friend and some family members and stuff for Christmas time, and I wore this on the flight home, and I made 2 friends on the flight because they had seen me knitting a scarf and asked me if I had made this sweater as well. So that was nice. That was cool. They hung out with me until I got my luggage and left after we got off the plane. So that was nice. They were cool. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on, I guess. So last but definitely not least, I remade the Elviana Halim Harry Styles inspired cardigan. I did time lapse for this. I had put most of it together. I think I just needed to sew on the bottom ribbing and then crochet the ribbing that goes around the front and sew it on. That was like all I needed to do. But we moved and I just like lost all ambition to make anything for a while, and my boyfriend also like didn't know where he had left off with editing that footage and stuff like that, so I just decided to trash that video. It just wasn't gonna happen. But the reason why I had decided to remake the Elviana Halim styled cardigan is because someone commented on my video and told me that the sleeves, I had made them too long because I sewed it, instead of like 3 squares tall, I sewed it 4 squares tall, and that's what made the sleeves way too long. So I really wanted to remake it and do the sleeves correctly this time, and it turned out really cute. For some reason, right here where I had sewn on the cuff is a lot tighter on this wrist than this one. I've never had that happen before, so it's just kind of weird that it happened this time. I don't know. Sewed it in too tight, I guess, but I'm not gonna bother to fix it. I don't care. But it came out really cute. It was inspired by this little Sanrio Kuromi Polaroid camera, and also my Kuromi skateboard deck. So I'll show that off really quick. The colors are a lot brighter on this, so like the shades of pink and purple that I used for the cardigan was more based off of the Polaroid, but like the checkers totally went with that skateboard deck, so that was pretty cool. And I really wanted to use cotton yarn. I used acrylic for it, but there was no cotton yarn in the shades I wanted. Like these were the shades I had really wanted to use. I didn't want any like different, so I just settled for acrylic yarn, even though I've been really into using cotton yarn since that video, since the cat crop top that my cats picked the color palette for. So yeah, I'd wanted to use cotton, but it's okay. The yarn's still pretty soft, and I'll just treat it very gently. So yeah, short video, not really a lot of structure to it, I know, but I just really wanted to make something and update people on why I was gone. And I don't know, I'm in the process of making another sweater, so there will be a new video soon of me actually making a sweater, not just a quick little update type video, you know. So look forward to that. I don't know. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you want to subscribe and support me, that'd be cool. Thank you to my boyfriend and editor, Jake Wartooth, and his channel will be down below in the description. Bye!